But hey man, yes. Welcome to another edition of the Elite Mancast. Every Wednesday at 8:30, man, y'all tune in, go tell a friend over there on YouTube, like, subscribe, and share over there so that we can all, man, get this algorithm up and start doing more and more of the things that we need to. But man, man, it's another great topic tonight. It's the best topic because you have to do this in order to get the things that you want out of life, and that's save yourself, because ain't nobody coming to save you. You know what I'm saying? So, man, that's what we doing tonight, man. We're saving ourselves through communication, through elevation,
Yo,
through
Eliana, you hear me?
separation if we need
Captain
to.
Kirk?
You know what I'm saying? So that's what we gonna do. What happened, Mike? Oh, okay. We got the panel. We got Mike and we got Captain Kurt. Y'all can't hear me?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
You
Well,
can hear
Kurt,
me?
what you got for us, Kurt?
Man, another great topic, of course. Saving yourself. It all goes back to even when you get in the airplane and they tell you, in case of a crash, you know, put your mask on first, and then help others, or the person next to you. I learned that nobody's coming to save you, no matter how much you do for other people. Hey, dog, I got your back. You do this for me, I'm gonna do that for you. I gotta have my own back first.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I love golf. Basketball, cool. Football, cool. Golf, I know how to swing. I know what to do. At the end of the day, if anybody has to get blame, it's me.
That's right.
What you got, Mike?
That's true. That's a true statement. It's only you. Hey, save yourself. No one is coming to save you. You know, I like to equate this with self-defense for a second. Because, when you have an immediate threat, I've asked people before, what do you do if somebody attacks you? You got people that say, I'm going to call the cops. Well, the cops are a reactionary force. They don't get there until after you already been beat down. If somebody calls the cops, then you got others say, "Oh well, I'll get my gun." Next question is, where's your gun? You got it on you, big on the trigger, because otherwise you might not get to it. So a lot of them say, "Well, I'm gonna call my brother. I'll call my uncle." Anybody. It's always they're looking for an outside source. But the thing is, self-defense is just like life. You have an immediate threat in your everyday life, just getting through it, whether it's business, relationships, work, education, whatever. You always got something coming at you. But if all you're doing is waiting on somebody else to help you, you're just going to be a victim of life, because you can't live life and be successful if you're waiting on somebody else to do everything for you. And for all the Christians out there that keep saying, well, God going to do this for me, God going to do that for you, God ain't gonna do nothing for you if you don't do anything for yourself. There's a saying, God helps those who help themselves. So ain't nobody coming to save you but you.
Man. And then a lot of people, they make excuses, man.
Hmm.
And that's the biggest mistake that we make in these days, man, because once you start that, you devaluing yourself, taking the power away from yourself. You're not giving yourself that confidence, that self-esteem that you need. A lot of times we see that happening because of generational trauma passed down through the child of, nah, don't worry about it, it's gonna be all right. Nah, don't, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
What's done, what's meant for me is meant for me. No, sometimes you have to take action. You have to put yourself in a position to say, hey, I can't be a victim. Victim mindset, that's generational trauma. You see it all the time. People want to be,
Yeah.
oh, woe is me. They did it to me. Never what you did. I tell people all the time, everything that you do has a reaction to it. It can be a good reaction or a bad reaction.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like when we see these type of things, a lot of people see these type of things on the outside, and what they'll do is, Oh, put judgment on the person who's the more aggressive, and then victimize the person who's not saying nothing or who looks
Right.
like they're not saying nothing.
Right.
Whole time, the person who's saying the less is saying the most.
Mhm.
True that.
You're right.
True that.
We see it all the time. So yeah, man, that's another thing. We have to stop making excuses. And what I thought about is like this right here: to start begin tracking the moments when you choose to take the easy route. What y'all
Yeah.
think about that?
I
I
love it.
already know to take the easy route
You say
is
begin
never a
tracking
good.
those moments that you find yourself taking the easy route.
Yeah.
Mm,
Like
it's
when you
not a
see
bad
yourself,
idea.
so like when you see yourself don't want to go to the gym that day,
Yeah.
do a mental check and be like, you know what? Let me at least go open the door to the gym. Let me at least
Mm,
go lift one weight. And then that way you'll say, you know what, since I'm here, let me go ahead and finish it. So
Yeah.
that's, that's
right.
just like, that's just like something you can mentally check yourself and be like, so you begin tracking the moments when you choose ease over effort. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So when you see
That
yourself
makes
not trying to,
sense.
when you're not even trying anymore, and you started out a gym regimen and you like, say, man, you know what? I ain't gonna even go today either. That's when you
Mm-hmm.
check your mental and you say, hey, check this out. Let me stop. Let me go ahead and pull the door open, walk in, and at least give me one rep in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because like what's easy today is gonna be twice as easy tomorrow. Like it's just
Right.
like getting up in the morning and making your bed before you leave. It's like,
Yeah.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
then one morning you decide, I'm gonna wait till later. It's like, man, just getting out the habit of it. Like you
Right.
said, going to the gym, you miss one day, is of course it's gonna be easy to miss it the next day and then the next. Same thing with healthier eating.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It's
Yeah. Healthy
absolutely
eating
true.
is a bad thing, boy. Healthy eating is like, I found myself this weekend. My cousin came down and from Texas, and she just wanted to visit me. Man, we was out there eating chicken and rice and shrimps, and I just forgot all about my thing. Boy, I was out there killing them chicken wings. I done tore up so many chicken wings. I
Yeah,
say, boy, I'm not even supposed to be doing this.
yeah.
I sound like
It
a
happens.
female on a Friday night. I shouldn't even be doing this. Instead of taking your clothes off.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you get back on it the next day,
Oh yeah,
ain't no
man.
big loss.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
ain't eat
thing.
no
Most
meat.
people don't.
I ain't eat no meat today. Today has been a detoxification. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she just left yesterday, so it was like, sheesh. But
Yeah. You know, simple
I
ways
ain't
to
go
say,
too hard. I went shrimp and rice, and then that chicken on Sunday, Saturday. Yeah, but other than that, I'm back on the grind. I'm back on it.
I
yeah.
hear you.
Yeah. What you gonna say, bro?
I was gonna say, just a couple of ways to save yourself. Stop taking so much notice in how you feel. Let go of worrying that it only makes things worse. Ease up on the
Mm-hmm.
internal commentary. Take notice of your inner critic. Uh, give up on that feeling guilty. It's like, okay, cool. It goes back to what you said about the gym. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not, you can't even compare it to like a guilty pleasure, but it's like, damn, I know I should be going in here. Let me at least go hit the, the curling iron a couple of times.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But then we get lazy and slothful with that too, because it's like, okay, cool. If I go in and do the bare minimum, then I can at least say, well, hey, it wasn't a wasted trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I was
and
at
and
the
I
gym, but I
believe
ain't do that.
and
Yeah.
I believe that. Well, I ain't gonna say I believe. I've looked at the fact check sheet, and we are the laziest learners of community of people because
Mm-hmm.
things become so natural for us. You have natural athletes, you have natural rappers, you have natural people. We just do things so easy to
Yeah.
where we don't even want to psychologically do the homework anymore. Because when somebody told us we graduated high school, we felt like that was the end of, I ain't going to college, so I done graduated. I'm straight. I ain't got to do
Right.
nothing else. whole time, it's like you have to be a student of life all the time, every day, all day. It's never a loss. You've always it's always something you learn from the loss. Because I don't look at life as losing. I look at life as I'm learning. The next mistake, because every millionaire will tell you they fail their way to success.
Yeah.
You don't succeed. You don't win all the time. You fall short more than you do winning.
Yeah.
But a lot of us don't want to do it.
Yeah, because they want.
I don't. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say a lot of them just don't know how to lose. It's like if you lose one time, all of a sudden the world ends. It's like, yo, losing is a part of life. You can't win everything all the time. Because I know those times, like competing, I used to brag, be like, yo, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I did that one time and went to a tournament and didn't even place. Now I come back and face all the fellas like, yo, what happened? Because they all excited. I'm always bringing 2-3 trophies. Yo, what happened? Man, I lost. That's worse than just losing. Just coming back to tell everybody after bragging.
Well, that's when you don't.
My lesson, because I stopped bragging from that point on.
I don't mean to cut you, but it feels like it's bad. But whole time, if you didn't go out there, you wouldn't have known if you can win or lose.
Right, but what I'm saying is the way I accepted the loss, because you got to lose sometimes. Because think about it, if you always win it, you ain't ever going to get better.
Yeah.
Eventually, you got to run up against somebody that's better, and that loss is going to push you to train harder so that you don't lose again.
You know, I like what you just said. The way you accepted the loss.
Yeah.
I like that. Because a
that's
lot of
what
us don't we'll accept the loss and drown in it instead of accepting the loss and learning from it. Nah, that's big, man. I like that.
Yeah.
And the way you accept the loss. Yeah.
And that's I'll be lying if I said, I can actually relate to that, because I can't, because in certain situations, I guess. Because when it comes to like the competitions and the different awards, best new business out of 2,000 businesses, and I placed number one. The thing in TD Jakes, like out of 500 businesses, I won. So it's like somebody was talking to me the other day. They was like, "Well, you won everything." I was like, "Yeah," but it all comes because I studied what these other people were going to do. It's almost like preparing yourself. So it's like I already, Oriental, got that. So it's like, things like that. So when it comes to losing, I try not to put myself in situations where I know I'm going to lose or there's a chance. I'm not saying I'm afraid of it, but I just know how to move. It's like I'll almost like being a hunter. So
I was listening to T.I. and Master P today, and T.I. was just like, he said he prided himself on being one of the few artists who've always made a good deal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's always all his contracts were in favor of him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He didn't win the whole thing, but he got exactly what he was looking for.
Yeah.
Right. So that's real big too, what you were saying on that. But I just feel like sometimes you have to take a real hard hit in order for you shake yourself up out of it and be like, you know what, let me come back swinging. These boys think they got me. I'm finna come back swinging.
Yeah.
So that way that'll get you right back focused on what you really need to be doing with yourself in your everyday.
Yeah.
So
that's it.
I have another one here that says luxury weakens the soul. Too much luxury weakens the soul.
Yeah.
So how can you benefit from always, you got it good, you always relaxing? Yeah, I know you go to work, you work hard for that point of life, but at the same time, don't get so caught up in the luxuries of life to where you forget the grind. or you forget the hard work.
Right.
You know
It's
what I'm
like they
saying?
say,
Because
too
sometimes
much
we
of a
get too
good thing.
comfortable. It's like Future.
Yeah.
Future got a song that say don't get too comfortable talking to that woman. But you know, in
Yeah.
reality, the play on words is for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
True. Because,
Yeah.
it's like you said, there's too much of a good thing is not good for you. And once you
Right.
start getting too comfortable, relaxing in that luxury, it's like a guy who's a fighter, a champion. You get a world champion, he don't won the belt, everything comes easy. Now he got the good life. But the guys that are coming up, they hungry. They want the money, they want the fame and all of this stuff. So it's
Hmm.
different. So now when that champion goes back in the ring against somebody who's really hungry and really wants it, he's gonna have a
Right.
harder fight. The judges usually favor the fight toward that champion. But if this guy hungry enough, he's gonna go in there to knock the champ out. He ain't going in there just to fight. He going in there to win.
Mike
And the
Yeah.
Tyson,
champ, he
prime
gonna get
example.
comfortable with what he does.
Mike Tyson,
Yep.
prime example.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kendrick Lamar.
That's it. You lose that fire. You lose that will
But
or that,
Lamar, he
that
ain't
fire
lost
to
yet.
push.
Kendrick ain't lost yet, man. You can't put him on there. He
Yeah.
ain't lost.
Yeah, you're right.
So yeah, man, we had to remain calm in the chaos so that you will keep your focus, remain calm through that storm. Just like the analogy of the bull and the cows and the buffalo. The
Mhm.
buffalo walks towards the storm. The
Mhm.
cow runs from the storm. The one who runs from the storm is caught in the storm longer than the one who walks towards it. So if you sitting around here thinking that, oh, I'm gonna run from this problem, it's like people say, I got to drink. I got to have me a drink so I can think, or I got to have me a smoke, so I can get through this. And the whole time you're
Mhm.
staying in it longer because now you're inebriated. Now you're not focused on what you really needed to do to get out of it.
Right.
So when we
And
take
when you
ourselves
sober
down
up,
these bad habit roads, these habits, these patterns that continue, we find ourselves further and further in the red than in the green. So when you learn these type of things that we talk about, when you learn these type of things that basically study these type of things that we talk about, because all you got to do is go do your research on it. You know what I'm saying? And figure out what you need to do as a person of your own, whoever you are, maybe, and figure out, hey man, what do I need to do to keep my feet, keep my focus, plant my seeds, and keep going forward. And a lot of us let them distractions of the internet,
right.
distractions of friends, distractions of parents, even,
Mhm.
because a lot of parents don't
Mhm.
believe in their children enough to say, hey, you can do it. They'll tell them, oh man, somebody tried that back in 89. It's like, baby, it's not even 89 no more. You
Right.
comparing night and day now. You
Yeah.
got Chat GBT that'll tell you anything. Back then, we barely had a computer, but we had
Yeah.
AOL. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah,
All
well,
that
dollar.
noise. Yeah, the
Yeah.
dial up.
Oh, you had that encyclopedia said Britannical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it was
Encyclopedia
this thick,
Britannica.
you had to flip. You had to keep
Yeah.
flipping, man. Yeah, these type of things, man. It's these type of things that did help us. Now, I can say now, I did have a set of encyclopedias, and it did help us through our, we had to write them thesauruses and them theses and all of that. You
Oh
know
yeah.
what I'm saying? You gotta write 4 paragraphs of blah blah blah. So
Yep.
some of that did save me, man, from embarrassing moments when some kids didn't have encyclopedias. You know what I'm saying? So I can say I was fortunate in that. But yeah, it's just the discipline, man, helps the mind become less reactive.
Yeah.
Once we really get that discipline within ourselves, we get that discipline within our routines, because it's basically the routines, though. Just like you was
Yeah.
talking about, Mike, a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? It's the routine.
Yeah.
His routine is better than the next guy's routine,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and it's the
Or it's who
will.
wants it the most.
Yeah, it's the will of a man. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Like a lot of times they say it ain't about the dog in the fight. It's about the fight in the dog.
It's about to fight in the dark.
I said, you got to get out there. If you want it, you got to go get it. You can't sit back and wait.
So you're like a
Because the
vicious
longer
poodle,
you
huh?
wait, you just
It's like a what,
yeah,
Kurt?
pretty
A
much.
vicious poodle.
Yep. I chew them ankles up.
He gonna bite somebody ankle. Ugh.
Yeah, man.
That's bad. I went to a house one time, man. The lady told me, she don't bite. Man, put that dog down. That dog ran straight to my ankle, hit me too. And then took off running. I say,
Yeah.
hey, your dog just bit me. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, he don't bite. Yeah, he do.
He don't bite you.
You got teeth. Yeah, you
That
got
was
teeth.
so funny.
You
He
right.
got teeth. And he mad because I don't know you, dude.
Yeah.
Right.
Man. And then we have to really, man, pay attention to the noise that's distracting us. You know, sometimes you got some good noise, but a lot of times some bad noise that will put you in a position to where you just forgot about what you was doing that day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why I spend a lot of time alone, because I really don't want to hear somebody else's conversation about things that happened and said, oh, this is what happened last week, man. Let me tell you about, I don't want to hear about last week.
Really don't.
Yeah, how
Or
can we
about people
build
you don't
something
even know.
today?
Right.
Yeah, man. And it's crazy that we cool with bullshit conversations.
Yeah.
It's crazy how cool we become with just nonsense throughout. You know, it's cool. It's good sometimes. You got to have some laughter in your life. You got to have some nonsense in
Right.
your life, but not every time I see you, you want to talk about people. It's like, bro, I just seen you yesterday, and we still on. What are we talking about
Talk
today?
about the same stuff.
Yesterday was
Right.
yesterday. Come on, man.
Right.
You can't change yesterday. Every time you get in my truck, you want to talk about yesterday. What you gonna do, man? Yeah, man. It's so much of that. But just like this story, that's why I wore this shirt, because I'll touch on that a little bit of how
Mhm.
Kunta, he didn't want to say his name. He didn't want to say the name that they given him until
Right.
he realized that, you know what, man, let me play this game until I can get my freedom. I'm
Mhm.
gonna take off running. Yeah, I'm gonna run, cut my foot off, whatever you got to do. I'm
First
gonna
chance
stay
I
in my
get.
same warrior mindset until I figure this thing out.
I'm glad you said that, because that's why I wore my shirt. Keep it
What is
real.
it?
Keep it real. Let's heal.
Hmm. That'll
Let's
work.
heal, man.
Yeah.
And healing is a process. It's not a destination, man. For those who think,
For real.
because you hear people all the time, oh, I'm healed. No, you're never healed.
Mhm.
You have 400 years of passed down trauma that you still embedded in your life, man, every day. You can't
Mhm.
just, oh, I did 6-month class of healing, so I'm straight now.
So 6 months just did away with
Yeah.
yeah, with
Childhood
rapes,
trauma.
all that stuff, right? 6 months.
Man, and you'll hear them say it though.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's what I was
It's
saying.
true.
Like Kunta Kinte learned how to save himself because he learned the books. He learned the books that they had. He started teaching, and then he came on with his own series.
Mhm.
If y'all ever paid attention to the Root series, but the Root
Yeah.
series, Kunta Kinte, he was one of the last one remaining people.
Yeah.
Yeah, he branched off and had his own series. So that was, that's what made me buy this shirt, because a lot of people don't know that history. Even though, we Roots was in 79, but it's still Alex Haley made a great movie,
Yeah.
Right.
Like, if you really want to keep it real, nobody's really healed. It's just the older you get, the better band-aid you get. The better band-aid you
Mhm.
buy. It's you still scarred up under there. So
Yeah. And you know better words to
oh,
make
absolutely.
fit into these certain slots. Because it's
Yeah.
all about the wording that we use.
Mhm.
A lot of people think it's about, words bring upon actions and habits. So the right words create the right mindset creates the right words, creates the right habits, create the right character of a man. But at the same time, we have to remember, the better the word is, we can fill in a bigger gap. Say, man, I got cut with a machete on this one. So I got to learn the right words to be put in that spot. It's like Mike said, it was how he took that loss.
Mm.
That loss could
Yeah.
have been that big of a gap. Now he done put the right words in there. Now it ain't but that big.
Mm.
Still bleeding a little bit,
Mhm.
but it don't hurt as much.
Right. That's it. That's it.
Yeah. And all of
Got to
that,
be
man,
able to
is just
take.
like, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
No, I wasn't saying anything.
I'm just thinking about what you said, like finding the proper wording. Like some women, they don't want to be. What's the difference between calling you a hoe and a woman of the night or a lady of the night? Like
It's the
I'm
word.
a
You see what I'm
boss.
saying?
Okay, then you still
Yeah.
getting paid.
There you
One sounds better than the other.
Yeah,
Both the same thing.
But it's how it's presented though.
yeah. Did they leave the
Presentation.
money on the dresser?
Presentation,
Yeah.
man.
Okay, then. Hoe. Like whatever. Don't
Yeah.
get mad at me.
Yeah. Woman of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, they look around and be like, huh? Yeah. Say, ho, come here. Who you calling a hoe? Yeah,
Yeah.
excuse me. Excuse me. I didn't mean to call you ho. But
Yeah.
woman of the night, come here.
Okay. Me?
Mhm.
Yeah, you.
But it's just best basically, we have to learn these new words, man, learn new stances, have new boundaries, turn new boundaries into the new patterns, new habits. And that way we can create a way to save ourselves from anything. Because once you learn that discipline, I believe discipline is going to create more of a safe space than anything that you can ever accomplish in this world. Because once that discipline comes about, the patterns and the habits change.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
right.
I think a lot of what's going to help is when people stop believing that outside help is coming, because it really ain't. As long as you keep thinking that, oh, God going to do this for me, you're going to be sitting in the same place next year talking about
Right.
God going to come for me. He ain't do it yet, but I know he coming.
Well,
Just hold
that's
on to
what they
that
was.
belief.
But see, that goes back into that's what I was talking about. That goes back off into the years of passed down
Mhm.
trauma.
Mm.
We learned that in a place that was supposed to be a safe place
Right.
called Jesus is going to return. You kept hearing you was in that's and you still hear some grown people say that to this day.
Mm.
True.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you are an adult. You know it's not a tooth fairy. You know that it's not damn Easter bunny. But yet and still, you put this ideology into your grandchildren. You put this ideology into the babies. Like, say, come on, man, quit doing that.
Yeah.
Just say you go to sleep, put that tooth under the pillow. You go to sleep. You might have some money in the morning. Tell the truth. You ain't got to
Yeah.
put a character with it.
Yeah.
Santa Claus gonna bring y'all them toys. You better act good. Quit telling them kids Santa Claus gonna bring them something. You know you worked hard for that.
Yeah.
Take credit. You know. But that's how we fail our children. That's how we fail our generations. That by continuing the cycle of the nonsense of the crazy ideologies that we were taught. It's like now, like Jesus say, man, if you know better, you do better, man.
Yeah. You're right.
Mhm.
That's like that's just like Mike being in the military and they shooting at the ops and they be like, okay, help is on the way, but you see people walking up to your foxhole, so you just gonna stop shooting because help is on the way, right?
Nah, you
Right.
can't. Because they not gonna stop shooting. The enemy ain't gonna stop shooting.
I'm
Nope.
just saying.
And
And
when
that's
you
the
run out
enemy.
of bullets, you start fighting hand to hand. But you
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah.
That's the whole mindset. Nobody's coming to save you. You fight. You got to. Because you're more invested in your own well being, no matter
Wait,
what aspect of life it is.
I would say
Nobody
you
else is going
should
to be
be.
as invested as you.
You
Right.
should be.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because there are some people that ain't. But you should be more invested in what goes on in your life and your well
Right.
being than anybody else. Because
Yeah.
ain't nobody going to save you.
Yeah.
People
Hell
might try
no.
to help you, but after a while, if you ain't trying to help yourself, they're gonna stop trying to help. It's
Yeah.
like,
Right.
why would I try to help somebody who ain't trying to help themselves? It
I had to
makes
put
no
up on
sense.
I had to put up on when I was working in restaurants, like, you know, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I have 4 chefs that call out. We have 650 people on the books. I'm like, yo, really? But it's like my line go down, and it's like I'm back there with a button-down shirt and a tie and an apron, sauteing my ass off because I'm like, I'm not gonna let y'all go down. But it's like
Right.
it's just for them to know. But it's like, oh well, we call such and such, and I'm like, okay, believe that.
Right.
But
And it takes people off course because they don't want to do their homework. They just rather hear.
yeah,
They want the cheat sheet. They don't want to go in and do the work.
yeah.
So when
Right.
when you had them type of conversations, you just like you just said, yeah, okay.
Because I can't argue with stupidity. It's like that's what you think.
Right.
Cool. Let me know how to work out for you.
Yeah. Yeah. That's for real. No, that's for real, man.
Yep.
And a lot of people don't like to take no. I had heard John O'Brien say the other day, he was like, take no for vitamins. Take no's as vitamins.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That means that when you keep hearing no, you're like, that's not the stop. That's not to stop me from keep moving. I got to ingest this as if it was healthy for me.
Yeah.
That made me stronger.
Right.
That made me fight harder. That made me go after more people. That made me want to bring my message across to more people because somebody told me they didn't want to hear it. Oh, you don't want to hear it? Okay, let me go to these other 3 over here. I see 3 more people down the street. Let me walk to them.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how it was with network marketing for me. Like,
man,
so nobody tell you no. I'm like, oh, I get no's all the time. I don't let them stop me.
Right.
So that's how I'm able to close 10 out of 10. Like,
yeah.
No.
That's
no
one thing I did.
Not right
I did
now.
appreciate.
Yeah.
Just like you said, I appreciate the network marketing business, man, that we was in.
Yeah.
And it helped me understand that, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. It totally helped me, especially like with what I'm doing now, because to say I started off small and now I'm at every college campus here, and I'm not bragging. Yes, I am. But
give it up for
I'm
every
not
campus up there.
unless you.
That's all right. You can brag, but
campus in Baton
not
Rouge.
just one BRCC, but every BRCC location we have in Baton Rouge, which are 5. And then out there in New Orleans. So New Orleans is known for food. So they want to call me to go out there and cater. And y'all supposed to have the best food though, right?
That's big right there.
And then I had a contract with, forgot to tell you, we did land a contract with the National Guard. We got a 2-year contract with them.
Yeah.
So stuff is good. But
see, Mike, we do know celebrities, Mike. We do know celebrities.
Yeah, we do. Hey, but you know what I just realized, man? It ain't bragging if it's true.
That's right.
That's just like it ain't
tricking.
It ain't tricking. Hey, yeah, that's a lie. It's tricking if you got it. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. You still tricking.
They was trying to sell they women of the night with that verse. Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They had some hoes on their team. Yeah, man, it ain't tricking if you got it, man. Go and spend that on that girl.
Yeah.
Man, this woman is not even finna be with me, but for 2 more seconds, brother. I am not finna that's a bad investment. I don't make bad investments.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to invest in something that's gonna give me a return. Now, if I can borrow her and we can go across town, now I got you. I'll make that investment. But
yes, sir.
So I can save myself.
Well, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, yes, sir.
Oh man.
But back to the topic.
Go ahead.
Nah, I mean, because we already went over, breaking free from the negative self-talk, healing from past trauma, building resilience and coping skills, overcoming emotional dependence, encouraging self. So, I mean, prioritizing self-care, in a balanced life.
Right. That's definitely big right there.
Yes.
That is balance. If you don't have that balance, you will be going like that dog be chasing his tail, just spinning. And it's crazy.
Yeah.
I found some ways that you can save yourself. And this one right here, it really tripped me out because some people say the opposite. So it says stop taking in so much notice on how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you talk to a life coach, they'll tell you to take notice of how you feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta put that balance on that. But I like that because if you take too much notice in how you're feeling, you will start to, if you're not feeling good that day, you're going to start just inhaling that, and you're going to take that to the moon.
Right.
Stop taking. I think they meant to say, well, they said what they meant to say, but I'm gonna add on to it and say, stop taking so much notice in your and stop taking so much notice in how you feel, so that you don't be engulfed into the, if you're feeling depressed or if you're feeling bad, if you know if you're not feeling good, but if you're feeling great that day, notice that and win from it.
Yeah.
But if you're not feeling so good, be like, yeah, let me go ahead and just forget about that and move forward.
Yeah.
It's like you said earlier about taking the put a check on it when you don't want to do something. You start having
Yeah.
those negative feelings.
Mhm.
You're
Right.
like, yo, I
Yeah.
don't feel good today, but oh well,
Yeah.
still got to
Right.
get done. Let me go do it.
That's true.
Check
It's
your
that
brain.
simple. Yeah, because you put too much. If you worry too much about how you feeling, you'll never get anything done. Because feelings they change all the time.
Yeah.
Right.
Like one minute you feel good, the next minute you feel sad. You walk out the door, cuss somebody out, or somebody flip you off while you driving. That can change your whole day.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
can't let that stuff get to you like that. You got to, all right, another idiot on the road.
Yeah.
Just
Like
drive up next to him and run him off
when stuff like that
and
happened
keep
to
it
me, it's
moving.
like I can't help but I just smile at it. And not because I have a $30,000 smile. That's not it. I just smile because I remember the old me. I smile and be like, you got that one.
I
Because I
wanna
go back to the stuff I used to do. Like, you know, you ever wake up and it's like you just don't feel like yourself. It's like,
right.
damn, okay, I'm about to go ahead and hit a bump. Like,
I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this from Billy Carson. Billy Carson say, when you got people like that who cut you off or whatever, instead of saying cussing them out, instead of retaliating or responding in the negative manner, just say, "Hey, I pray that person gets to their destination safely."
yeah.
That
And you gotta
way,
mean it.
that takes you out of
I'll
the
wave them
anger,
on.
Yeah.
huh?
I just wave them on because I'm speeding already. So if you speeding, I'm going to get you before they get me.
And the
Go
funny
ahead,
part is,
bro.
it's like they speed, they pass you up, and then you meet them at the red light. It's
Yep.
hilarious to me.
Yep.
So it's like now I learned that I don't retaliate, I just reevaluate.
Yeah,
Mm,
So it's, oh,
yeah,
I could take it here, but
yeah.
yeah,
Reevaluate. I like. Don't retaliate.
yeah.
Reevaluate. Come on. What's that? Reverend Jesse Jackson used to
the
always rhyme
Lord
his
said,
words. Yeah, I got to
yeah,
rhyme my word.
yeah,
Mm,
Reverend Jesse. So just like we were talking about earlier, let go of the worrying. It often makes things worse.
mm-hmm.
yeah.
Ease up on the eternal life commentary.
Mm,
Yeah, that's,
yep.
because we sitting up there saying things to ourselves, having that battle in our head. It's like, y'all remember the cartoon where Daffy Duck had the devil and God on each shoulder.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
it's basically
Yep.
his own thoughts having wars with themselves. Like, which one
Yeah.
do I listen to? And that's how I perceive life from this point, as far as it's like understanding and understanding that devil is not existing. He doesn't have red horns. He looks just like you, but it's
yeah,
your devilish
Right.
thoughts. It's your bad thoughts. It's you got a bad side. Everybody have a good and a bad side,
yeah.
Right.
you
And
know?
I tell them, let a sleeping dog lie.
That's right.
Right.
And that's it.
Yeah.
And
Like,
you know,
don't wake a sleeping giant because, and I'm still dealing with it,
mm,
but like
Yeah.
anger issues and stuff I used to have is like I'm past that. But like I tell them, God not through with me yet. Like I'm nice for a
yeah.
reason, but it's like they keep, and it's like they find, it's kind of like dealing with a chick or just dealing with whoever, and it's like they find something, and they just keep picking at you, picking at,
Yeah.
like, you know what? All right, it's like flipping a switch, and then being
Right.
a Virgo,
Yeah.
I'll just cut you off
Right.
and just be done with it. Be like, well, what happened? You really want to know?
Yeah. No, but see, you can't explain it, because then
Yeah.
they're gonna make that into an argument.
They
They'll
Yeah,
turn
won't
that into
understand.
an argument.
absolutely.
You got
Yeah.
to realize some people wanting to argue. and then tell you that it's you wanting to know.
Yeah.
You
That's
And
why
know?
go back to last week's
that
conversation.
stuff into the group chat. When I put that stuff into the group chat,
Yeah.
like our closing things, like that's really how I
Mhm.
felt about it.
Nah, for real, man. It's like
Yeah.
that. But take notice of your
And
inner
you know
critic.
what?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, I've always had this idea that we create our heaven and hell by the
Oh
choices
yeah.
that we make. Because it
Yeah.
ain't like you're gonna die and go to heaven. It's like you can live in heaven every day just by making the right choices, cutting off those people that's causing you to be angry all the time. Just changing the things that you do on a daily basis.
Yeah,
But
Make a different decision.
the thing is, we can't say that someone made me angry or someone caused me to be angry. It was your choice
Right.
to take that emotion on. It was your choice to
Yeah.
say, hey, you know what? I'm a fall in line with what that person was saying. And whole time, all you had to do was just sit back and do like this, be like, what we said before when we talk about communication. Silence is an
Yes.
answer, no is an answer.
Yeah.
We don't have to sometimes words sometimes get in the way of progress.
Right.
If we take these words out of it and we just go off of energy, then we can see ourselves in a different light down the line. But a lot of times I got to get my point across. Oh, they gonna hurt me. It's like, why? Why would you want
Yeah.
to prove yourself to a person that's already telling you that they're not gonna do this or do that? You can't change a made up
Yeah.
mind. I don't care who you are.
True.
Once their
Just
mind is
wasting
made
your
up,
breath.
that's what that is. Yeah. So
That's
you take
why I
notice to
always,
that inner critic.
I always found it funny when people be like, "Oh man, he burning in hell right now." I'm like, if you want to get technical and religious with it, the Bible tells you that no one's even in hell right now. Like it's kind of like they're in purgatory, whatever. But oh, he looking down. Oh, he looking King Von. Oh, he's in heaven looking down. Nigga, he was a killer.
I was killing for
What are you looking
God.
for? The spotlight?
I was killing
No,
for
no.
God, man.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
took them boys out because God sent me down here to kill, man.
Yeah, because he earned his wings.
I earned my wings. It's like in
You
the army. You
you
earn your
earned your
stripes, don't
wings. Look, you earn your wings. I'll fry mine. Let's talk.
Mm.
So,
You gonna earn yours, I'm gonna fry mine.
yeah,
Extra crispy.
you did with lemon pepper.
Mm.
Give up
Real.
on feeling guilty. That's another thing. We feel guilty about things we do. I heard people say they regret things a lot. And most like women, not too much the fellas, but I heard women say, "Oh, I regretted this." It's like, no, you shouldn't, because you made that choice. That was your choice.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
whatever it is that you didn't partake in, or that you should have stayed, or I made the mistakes, just accept the fact that you made a bad choice. But seeing
Yeah.
that I regret something is just trying to give yourself a cop out on saying that I'm a person who makes bad choices.
Right.
That goes back to holding yourself accountable.
Yeah.
If you can say, hey man, I'm not the type of person that made great choices. So yeah, y'all might not want me to be in charge of the money.
Exactly.
I can't be the
For real.
treasurer. No, man, you gonna be a great treasurer. No, I'm telling you, I'm not good with treasurer. Man, we're
All
gonna make you
right.
treasurer anyway. All right.
Try to
Skip town with the money.
And try to tell y'all I'm not a good treasurer. But yet and still, we have to hold ourselves accountable on the life that we want to live. And a lot of people don't do that because they come up with these fancy words, or they come up with these different words that makes themselves feel excusable in anything that they're doing. And it's like, we can't make excuses no more, because we at an age, my little cousin, she was talking about, man, you starting to take things too serious. I said, I don't have a lot of time left. I have more years behind me than I do ahead of me. So how you look at this right now, your business. I'm looking at it, everything is serious right now. I don't deal with people who just really just running their mouth, or who just blah, blah, blah. It's like, shit, I got to
Right.
deal with some steppers, shit, we stepping on it. Like when we were
Yep.
growing up, we was hanging out with dudes who was the real deal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm finding who is the toughest dudes in the neighborhood. I got to go find them. That was me. You know what I'm saying? I had to, because I said, I took a vow that I was going to be a street dude. I said, I'm going to be a street dude. If I'm going to be a street dude, I need to find the most gangster, foolish of the foolish people to be involved with.
Yeah.
When you want to be a stockbroker, you got to go find the Kramers, the best stockbrokers or the best stock analysts who, you know, you got to be against the top people.
Yeah.
The Tiger Woods, you want to be a golfer, you got to go hang out with Tiger Woods and the other cats. You know what I'm saying? So we have to realize that in order for us to really save ourselves, we have to get around people who have saved themselves.
Yeah.
Or who in that position to save millions. When you find people like Stormy Wellington who creating different millionaires, Chick from the Hood creating millionaires, T.I., another guy from the hood creating millionaires, Killer Mike, they creating millionaires.
Yeah.
When you can make another million, when you can duplicate the process, this is what we gotta start finding ourselves doing. I want to duplicate this process.
Yeah.
That's the only
why
way
we
we
got
don't.
places like Chick-fil-A that can hire, you know, kids in high school. They found a system, and it's like you got a 16 and 17-year-old running the whole operation because they created a system. They kept it like that. They learn, they do it.
Because they gave them a system.
Yeah.
McDonald's. You can't make McDonald's burgers. You go to once you become a manager or you become a franchise buyer. Once you become the buyer, you try to be buying one of the franchises. You have to go to the University of McDonald's.
Yeah.
And you have to study how we do things. This is a system that we keep. You can own the store, but you can't change anything about our things.
Right. They will send you to Hamburger University.
Right.
Literally.
So once we create that system, then it runs on autopilot. But first, we do have to get that structure. We have to get the foundation first. If we don't get the foundation, just like I was talking to the young cat just a minute ago, and he was talking about, I'm thinking he just came out, you know, because he said, bro, I've been doing this for like 10 years. I'm like, wow. And you just popped. So it's like, we're just like our platform. We've been doing it for 3 years now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still got time. We still got time to grow. We still got room to grow. Because it's like, eventually we're going to find it to where we can put us all in one setting. And it looks like we're all in the same setting, but we're going to be in different places. But it's like, that's the AI generation. That's AI. You know what I'm saying? So I believe in these type of things are coming about. It's just the fact that getting in front of it so that we're not the ones who sitting up here talking about, man, I don't know how you do that. Whole time, it's already a platform. It's already a program. I was telling my sister the other day, baby, you gotta program. You steady talking about money that you don't have. Why you don't have? I don't know, man. I just need some more money. It's like, how do you do that? So I sent her this lady, Ashley Fox, on how she's dividend stocks. You know, she likes to teach on dividend stocks. And that's when you just find you a couple of companies, and the more money you put into them, the higher your return is. Like if you put $100, you might get 2 cents. But if you put in 100,000, you might get $1,000 back. You know what I'm saying? Just the fact that all your nickels and dimes, instead of putting them in a jar, put them in an account to where they can grow. We learn how to save our money differently now.
Yeah.
It's like you used to put your money. Now they got high yield accounts where you put 500 in, and every month you're gonna start seeing that thing flip flop, flip flop, flop.
Yes, sir.
You know. So once we learn new techniques and new tactics on how we can generate money without even working.
Yeah.
That's how billionaires, that's how millionaires, that's how they able to pass down. That's how they put their kids on salaries and stuff like that. Open up your company. Now you're on a salary. I put your name on the list as one of the workers. You may not do Nathaniel, but at the same time, you getting a salary of $50,000 a year or $60,000 a year. Nothing big, but $60,000 a year plus what you're doing on the side. Oh man.
Yeah.
You might be doing another 60 on the side of doing the same thing. You may be involved in 3 companies to where you're getting 60 out of all of them, and you ain't doing nothing but showing up and say, hey, I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, long as the company runs and it's all in a trust. So the trust runs the whole thing. So it's like we have to realize how this system is, how they've been playing the system. The Rockefeller started the system.
Yeah.
How they've been saving they generations. They grandkids got money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it's all about, go back to what I was saying earlier. We lazy
Yeah.
learners. We want
True.
somebody else to do the work and just pass us the cheat sheet.
True.
And I used to be part of that program. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Hey,
I was right there.
what your paper say? Y'all remember that? Hey,
Yeah.
what you got for number 4?
Yeah. Whole class got the same answer sheet.
Whole class wrong.
The whole Scantron, everybody's stuff looked the same. Like, all right.
Everybody got the
Yeah.
wrong answer.
Some of you even
Hey,
put
you ever hear about
name in their
somebody
book.
they cheating and they write the other person's name on their paper?
Yeah.
Mike, come on, man. Mike, you tripping, Mike. You playing.
Hey, I
You
ain't
can't
do
make
that
it.
shit, but I was in class when a dude did it. The teacher like, how is it that you got his name on your paper? Yep. He was just writing everything down.
I'm just writing everything.
At least they
Yeah.
was able to sell it. He was able to follow a system. Everything I do,
For
you
real.
do. Yeah.
He did that.
Follow the system.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, that's too funny. Say now, this is
Yo.
big right here. I got something for y'all. Stop being concerned about what the rest of the world says about you. Come on, man.
Wow.
Come on, man. Stop being concerned about what the rest of the world says about you.
This is true.
That goes back to saying that, like in the Bible, where they say is God is going to provide for you, but don't worry about the how.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to have the faith that it's going to happen. Don't worry about the how. That's none of your business. The system of faith is the business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
but
when
that's
you
what's
know.
keeping a lot of people still. They're not doing nothing but waiting,
Right.
having faith.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Like my mom just turned 84. And she's still talking about, well, God's gonna give me a car. You can't drive it. You can't see. So why is he gonna give you a car?
He's
Well,
only going to give you what you can handle.
she still got that faith. I was like,
Yeah.
well, you could have had all kind of cars, but you never did what you needed to do it.
Yeah.
Everybody just waiting on somebody else for help, giving all the money to the church, and the church ain't giving nothing to her when she needs. So
Pray for you, brother. I'm going to pray for you.
you ain't
And
trying to save yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to pray for you, brother. We might not be able to help you this month, but I'm going to pray for you.
oh
I
yeah.
keep you in our prayer.
And then you pull off in your Bentley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excalibur. No, forget the Bentley, the Excalibur.
Yes.
With the Dayton's on that thing.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so don't let others use you to avoid being responsible for their decisions. Damn.
Yeah. That was last week's topic right there.
Don't let
That's
others
another
use
one.
you. Don't let others use
Mm-hmm.
you to avoid being responsible for their own decisions. That's big right there, ain't it?
Yeah. That's that emotional
It goes back to
manipulation.
you
They
made
use the
me.
youth to their game.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. If you didn't do this, I wouldn't have did that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, that was your choice, man. I ain't tell you to do that.
Yep.
And then if I did tell you, you still had a choice to say, nah, I'm good.
Yep. And
Nah,
that's when you say, no problem. You got me that time. Never get nothing else. Wait until you come next time. You need something. I
yeah.
can't help
Yeah, man. I
you.
like it.
Remember when you didn't ask the last time? Don't ask now.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah. That's why I tell people to stay on my good side. Like I can either be your best friend or your worst enemy. Cause
Man, you better know it.
I'm telling them, I'm the type. I'll throw itching powder on somebody with no arms so they can't scratch.
Oh my God. This dude is
Like,
torture. He's
oh, it
That's
goes deep.
This dude is
that's messed
murdering.
up.
I mean, can you
Now
Hey
can you
you man,
man,
imagine?
no arm.
say who comes
Yeah, he
up with
trying to scratch his back with his toes.
Hey,
now he rolling on the ground like a dog. You know how them
yeah.
dogs be rolling on the ground?
Oh shit. Yep.
That's crazy.
Wow.
You a cold brother, man. Hey man, I don't want to get in the war with you, man. I'm straight. I'm straight.
Yeah.
But say,
Just wish
man,
you
I
had
just
that.
want I gotta say this big thing right here. We are the only people who stand in our way.
Yeah, that's
Every
true.
other generation, maybe every other race of people, I ain't gonna say every other race, but I know the Jewish people, they have a system
Mhm.
on taking everything that made see like we'll take our slavery story and we want to be the victim. The
Mm-hmm.
Jewish people, they take that war that they had with
Holocaust.
Hitler,
Yeah.
yeah, the Holocaust, they'll take that and make it out of power.
Yeah.
But we steady talking about reparations. Man, we got enough billionaires out here to buy our own man, give me my own. I'll make my own reparations. Just stay out of my way.
Yeah.
That's the
That's
main
it.
thing. I just don't need
That's
you
it.
to interfere with me as I'm progressing. Because then now I'm distracted. You know what I'm saying? Oh, come on, Alan. That's for real, brother. We are our own worst enemies, man.
Yeah.
I love the accountability.
Yeah.
That right there, the accountability. That's accountability right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's when you hold yourself accountable. You can't beat that. I am my own worst enemy.
Yeah.
And a lot of us can't even say that in the mirror. Look in the
Right.
mirror and tell yourself that. And
Yeah.
then that way you can find yourself getting out of that.
Yeah.
Once we identify the problem that's holding us back, once we identify the problem that's not helping us progress, then we can say, hey, man, you know what? Let me beat it. Let me get this out of the way. Let me start to handle this. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Until we do that, we're going to stay stuck. We're going to stay in that same issue. I had a friend of mine, she was going through something with her mom and having surgery, whatnot. But I was just explaining to her, I said, the same way you got past your daddy's death, you get past this surgery of what you're going through with your teacher, with your mama right now. And remember all the good times. She lost her sister. I tell her, remember all the good times. You can't celebrate nobody's death. You have to celebrate everybody's life. We
Right.
all got a number. We don't know when we're going to do it, you know?
Yep.
Hey, bro, I respect you too, bro, for making that change. Appreciate you, Alan. Yeah, man. We was both in a rut at that time. We was both going through depression stages, man. Now it's all smiles and happy times, man. I see how happy you is down there in the country. Boy, move out that city and get away from them people, boy. You start to change your thought process, your mindset, and
Yeah.
everything changes, man. Man, that's for real. It's all
Yeah.
about the company we keep, man.
Yeah.
It's just
It's
like they
all
saying,
about the company we keep, man.
my enemy is the enemy. Like,
Man, we made that, we did that one, didn't
yeah.
We did that topic. Yeah.
we? Yeah, my enemy is my enemy. Man,
Yep.
woo. Man, we done had some good titles. Boy, I think I ought to be a rapper
We
right about
did.
now.
We did.
Come up with some of these raps on these. They get my pen back to smoking, man. They get my pen back to smoking, pimping my pen again, as
Yeah.
we used to say
Mm.
back in the day. Let me pimp my pen. But yeah, man, I like this, man. And we did pass out some great information for those who just tuning in. And hey, man, y'all go back and look at the replay because we have some great notes. We got some stuff that can help you get up out of yourself, get up out of your way. You know what I'm saying? Stop being your worst enemy. And that's a big thing, man, to not be your worst enemy, man. But it's been another great show, man. Mr. Michael, what you got for us on the takeout?
Well, I'm gonna say you are the first responder of your own life. So when you stop waiting on a lifeline, you learn to swim.
Oh shit! Come on, Captain Kirk.
Yeah. I just want to say, don't trust everything you see. Even salt looks like sugar.
That is.
Hmm.
Damn sure do. Sometimes it might taste like it if you hide enough.
Oh yes, sir.
Now that's high.
It's just hot. But I'm gonna just say, man, your personal reality is your personality, man. So just make sure that your personal
Yes.
reality is in alignment with where you're trying to go to. And man, we're gonna do this again next week, y'all. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like we said before, man. Go tell a friend to tell a friend. Go over there to YouTube, like, subscribe, and share over there. Man, till next week, we're gonna do this again next week, 8:30 Wednesday. Peace.
Hey.
Peace.
Good